How's it going, guys? Rob with Commotion Diecast here. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing good. Gearing up for the 40 to 49.99 race announcement. That will be a stock race here at the Commotion Drag Complex. I'm going to run a few of these cars just so you can kind of see some good speeds here. Obviously, we've got a few fan favorites that I will not be running today, but you can guess they're going to be fast. Let's head to the top. Do it. So this is going to be a single elimination bracket tournament. We're going off whoever the fastest run is out of the two moves on. We're not going off of total times. Just having a little bit of fun. Let's run. All right, run one. Here we go. 1609 for the Matchbox Daytona. Switch lanes. Gonna have to beat a 1609 to move to the next round. Let's roll. Not gonna do it. Daytona coming through with a 1601, moving on to round two. Matchbox AMG versus Corvette Hot Ones. Let's roll. Round one, let's roll. Whew. 1596, 1618. AMG, definitely gonna take this one. Run number two. Yup. 1602, moving on. And these cars haven't had a whole heck of a lot of attention, so there could be a lot more speed in them. But let's get to the next race. We got the Johnny Lightning Corvette versus the Ferrari Matchbox. Run number one. Whew, pulled on the top end. Not fast. 1619 to a 39. Corvette up one. Like we saw with the Sierras in the 30 to 39.99 class, they're very wide, so sometimes it's hard for them to get out of the gate. I'm not sure if that's what's happening here, but nevertheless, keep that in mind when you're sending a car. Here we go, round two. Johnny Lightning Corvette still gets it with a 1618, moving on. Blown Camaro versus Jack Hammer. Round one, let's go. Closer than I thought it'd be. 1608 to 1620. Jackhammer up. Switching lanes, round two. Let's go. Jackhammer. 1607, moving on. Gold Sparkle 442 versus the FTE WRX. Run number one. Whew, gaps. 1601 to a 1638. Run number two. I think I know who's got this one. A little bit closer. 1607. 442, moving on. GT40 versus the Z28. Hot Ones. Round one, roll. Big gap. 1603, 1647. That's terrible. Switching lanes, let's roll. 1610, 1632. Again, wide cars sometimes do not like this lane. I think it's the gate. Might need to sand it down. Matchbox with laser wheels versus FTE Escalade. Round one. Whew, coming around him on the top. 1608 to a 12. Gotta beat an 8. Switching lanes, Escalade has to beat an 08. Whew, he gets the W with a 12. Moving on to the next round is the Firebird. Final matchup for round one is another Daytona versus an Escort Fast and Furious. Round one, let's roll. Whew. Escort, that top end. 15 to a 17, that's tight. Daytona, gotta beat a 15, let's roll. Ooh, he might do it. He might do it. 12, definitely did. Daytona moving on. Here is a look at your round two matchups. Gonna be some pretty good ones. Let's head to the top. Daytona versus AMG. Two Matchbox. Let's round one. Let's go. Woo! Did not see that coming. 1604 to a 6. Can the Benz beat a 4? He's got a good shot of beating that 4. Can he do it? Let's roll. Oh my. 98. Coming in strong. Jackhammer versus Johnny Lightning Corvette. Round one. Let's go. Jackhammer with an 08. Can the Johnny Lightning get an 08? Doubtful. Let's see. Round 2. Let's go. It's tight though. 10 to a 13. Jackhammer moving on with an 08. Fast and Furious GT40 Gold Flake 442. Let's roll. Round 1. Get at it. Ooh, that was a tight race. 1601 to a 1604. GT40 with the advantage. Round 2. Looking for an 01 out of that 442. Ooh! Ooh! Pulls a 16 flat to Squoke City with that GT40. Nice. Final race of round 2. Firebird versus Daytona. Matchbox. Let's go. Firebird pulling out. Running an 09 to a 14. Not sure this Daytona has an 09 in it, but we're about to find out. Let's roll. Whew, it does. Dang, running an 07. I did not see that coming. Daytona moving to the final 4. And here is our final 4, guys. They're starting to warm up. Some of these cars take a few passes and they start laying down some times. So I'm anxious to see. I've got 2 favorites here. Probably the same 2 you have. Let's head to the top for the quarterfinals. Up first, Matchbox Lasers AMG versus Venom Jackhammer. Let's go. Round 1. AMG pulling a 1596. It's gonna be tough. All right, round 2. Gotta beat a 1596. Can the Jackhammer do it? Woo! 1603. Still not close enough. AMG moving to the finals. Final matchup here in the final 4. I feel like this is going to be a good battle. Both these cars are really close in times. We got the 442 versus the Matchbox Daytona. Round 1. Let's roll. Woo! That 442 breaking into the 16, or the under 16s rather, with a 1599. I counted the Daytona out last round, so I don't want to do it again, but it's going to be hard to get a 1599. Let's roll. Yeah, 1604. 442. Waking up. Moving to the next round to go against the AMG. We're going to run 2 times in each lane. It's going to be tighter than I thought. All right, 2 times in each lane. 442's trying to run some numbers here. AMG holding strong with the better times of the entire tournament. Let's see who can take the W. Round number 1. Let's go. Woo, 442. Putting a half car on him. Pulling a 98. That thing is waking up. 98. What's wild is it's pulling it on the top end pretty hard, which usually isn't the case. So this 442 is strong. 98's the time to beat. Here we go. Pulled it again. 98, 1602. It's gonna be tough. I think the Benz has it in it though, so this should be interesting. Benz got to beat a 98. Let's roll. Round 3. And there it is. 95. Benz is the champ. We'll do the final round just as an exhibition, just to see if we can beat that 95. This Benz has woken up, and I am super surprised. This thing has woken up too. It really has. And look, in the 49.99 class, oh, it's sitting at 50. It might not work. This might be eliminated anyway. Oh, there it is. I barely made it. The Benz has it in the bag. This is just a final exhibition run, just to run out the race. Let's do it. That was a solid race right there. 97 to a 99. There it is. At least for now. 40 to 49.99 class. This is the winner for today. Look for the announcement. I'm going to be announcing a mod race to go along with the 40 to 49.99 stock race, kind of like we did last time with the 30 to 39. Should be a good time, guys. Until next time, I'm Rob with Commotion Diecast. Keep racing, please.